So, I gave up on the highway. I'm taking Nacogdoches to Parambital to Austin Highway. The only thing is you got dumb people driving. You don't get in the left lane or the center lane to turn. So what I do is you just go straight and then you just make a right on Austin Highway instead of just going to 368 from the highway. So they've closed down a couple of lanes on a Saturday, and that's what caused traffic problems on I-35. So it should be pretty smooth going down here since most of them are stuck on the traffic on I-35. I worked it out where a couple of cars went to the access road and I let a truck go by, and another truck was having a hard time getting up to speed, so I got snuck in there, got off at Jetson, took Jetson all the way to Nacogdoches. Nacogdoches turns into Parambital. Parambital then finishes at Austin Highway, where I'll be making a right. And then I'm back on track. Picture quality looks great. I have the 40 or 20 millimeter, which is a 40 millimeter equivalent to full frame. Oh man, I hit the curb. I've done that. You misjudge and hit the curb. Yep, 319. That's pretty good for gas. 324 on Exxon, but HEB is, I think, 319 also. So this is Thousand Oaks up here. I used to live in this area. Then I moved toward beyond 1604, which is the outside loop. A lot of people make a left and then go on the highway. My map figured out that I was going straight, so that's a good thing. I just got 2.9 miles to go. You cross the 410 and then you just keep going straight, and then Austin Highway should be coming up after that. There are a lot of stoplights on this street. This used to be my number one place going to McDonald's at Knuckle Perrin. But since I don't work with the post office anymore, I'm retired, that should be coming up shortly on the left, and I'll point that out to you. You know, I like those red buds a lot better than my crepe myrtle that's working out, which isn't really working out. I might have those guys move it to the backyard. I haven't decided. And just put the red buds in. So this is the Wurzbach Parkway. It's in between 1604 and 410. It's not a loop, it's just to ease traffic also. So instead of going all the way to 410, you get off at Wurzbach Parkway. And you see a lot of people turn left also. And the post office is on the left. Trees have really grown. I retired in 2023. Did a lot of car vlogs going to and back home. That's how I tested out a lot of these cameras. This is the back entrance to the post office. This is new. The railroad track. Okay, they lifted it up instead of on the road. Interesting. Haven't been here for about a year and things are changing. I like that. In fact, those railroad tracks have been there for years, and I have never seen one train go on it once. So, that's interesting. So, this is a lot better drive. Yeah, you gotta watch out for these yahoos. And you see, if I get beyond this bus, then I'll get in the right lane, depending if the traffic stays, or traffic lights stay green. Yep. Nope. But I am going to get in this lane. Anyway. Good. And I used to eat at this Jim's all the time. Up here. That and on Nacogdoches. I think they closed the one on Nacogdoches. They had I think a Denny's or another restaurant to the right of me. And there was a shooting and they just decided to close it down. But Jim's still in business. They're famous with their hamburgers, the original, and then they branched out to like breakfast. They have a huge cinnamon roll. It's delicious. Cinnamon roll and coffee, that's all you need for the morning. But you know, they'll do Mexican breakfasts, you know, with tortillas, tacos, scrambled eggs, bacon, ham, you name it. There we go. The bus service isn't that good around here, not like a bigger city. Denver was perfect. I heard that New York was fantastic. You know, subway and the bus. And you see, there it is, Austin Highway. So I could still be on the highway there, on the freeway, the IH-35. And it might have cleared up. Come, guy, make a right. Yeah, you see, guy, I did not know if he was gonna get in this lane or turn right the way he was driving. And I'm only 2.9 miles away. Yeah, but figured out what I was doing. So when I test cameras, I put the camera on a small tabletop tripod with a good ball head, and then I put it on dash, and I kind of lock it in because it's at an angle. Make sure the camera's straight. Turn on recording. Now the problem is, it's cool in the car, but with the sunlight, even if the window is tinted, still pretty warm. So I have not had a camera overheat yet on the Panasonic or on the, the G9 II. G8-7 has a fan on it, and I didn't bring that with me. I brought the G9 II because I'm going to do a video on teleconverters. I did the 1.4 already. Now I'm going to do the 2, and I'll both put it on the G9 II and the OM1 Mark II. Yeah, you see, 1.8 miles. There's Eisenhower. Oh, crap. And you see the guy ran the red light. Welcome to Texas. I think the next big street is Rittman. It's a big town, folks. A lot of incorporated cities inside of it, like most metropolitan areas. They just keep building homes and it reaches the other city. Or town. I don't think they call them towns anymore. Towns were small. They were kind of like out in the distance. But now most of those towns are becoming bigger and bigger, so now they're becoming cities, I think. Here's Harry Woodstock South. This guy is making me nervous.